Energy Manager Exchange. There's a game called Energy Manager. There's a feature called the Power Exchange. You access it by clicking over here on the PC version. And I never use it because if you have cross-grid discharging, which is a very, very good feature, you're not going to be able to use it from the Power Exchange. And you want to have the cross-grid discharging, you're going to make a lot more money. But I'm going to explain to you how all of this works. First of all, I don't have hydrogen right now. I will have it, so I'm not going to talk about the hydrogen aspect. We're just going to talk about electricity. I'm not sure what it means over here where it says charge, because over here on the upper right it says 1.14 gigawatts. Over here it says 2.27. Over here it says total power charge 2.18. And it gives me a different value on the upper right. That doesn't make sense. The value over here is a dollar value. It says 6,500,000. If you go over here, you'll see it's the same value. It's a little bit different. Over here it says 6,271,000. But it's a similar value to this button. I've checked it before and it was the same thing. Then you have the price setting. If you change this value, I changed mine to 98%, it will also change it over here to 98%. If you use this feature, what it's going to do is it's going to block out some of the storage units that you don't want to sell. You see over here on the bottom, I've got some that are red and it's blacked out, grayed out. You can't click on it. If I change this to all, now I can click on these two links. So this is a feature to prevent you from accidentally selling some energy at a price that's too low. And it's linked to the exchange over here. It's the same thing. You can modify it right here. I've tried to figure out what is the 80%, what does the 80% mean, or the 60%, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So now we have a red line which begins at the beginning of the hour, and then on the right it's the end of the hour. That means the price is going to change. And then we have different grids. It says 58 grids. And you can lock a grid. What that means is that if you hit the sell all button, you see how the price went down to 818? It would only sell the 769 and the 49. So the lock feature is something you use to prevent it from accidentally selling something at a low price. Or something that's not completely filled. So you want to make sure you lock everything that has a low dollar value. 2,900 is a good dollar value. And you would lock the ones you don't want to sell, and then you hit the sell all button. I'm going to show you again. It says 7 million. This one says 5 million. If I lock it, it's going to go down by 5 million. No longer available for sale. If I hit sell, it's going to sell the other ones and not this one. The other information is not very useful. If I hit detail, it's going to show the storage unit. And there it is right there. It shows the current price. It shows other transactions that other people are making, the amount of demand, the sale value. the rate, the subsidy. And again, and you can use this button to go back to the power exchange. So I'm going to click on details, and I'm going to click on advanced. This is the cross-grid discharging. You definitely want to have it. You see how it says 5.2 million over here? There's a chance you might have one that's greater than 5.2 million, and you can sell it for a higher value. But because of the 10% charge and the low overall fees, and the fact that this has a high subsidy of 45%, it's not going to beat 5.2 million. I had one that was 34 million. Right at the red bar, it ghosted out the sell to grid, so I couldn't sell, and it dropped from 34 down to 23 million. So I lost 11 million just because I didn't sell fast enough. So that's a little bit about the power exchange. It's not very useful. I never used it except for maybe 1 or 2 times just playing around with it. And once you get the cross-grid discharging, you're never going to use the power exchange. The cross-grid discharging can be purchased with points. It's called cross-grid license. One of the best features of the game that's going to allow you to earn a lot of money if you generate electricity. Okay, that is the power exchange with Energy Manager. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.